Hello, today I'm going to start this video with asking you to put your two fingers and thumb together, joining and connecting them like this to embrace entering into alpha brainwave state, which helps you come into a sense of relaxed alertness. So feeling a little bit more relaxed in your mind while also being a little bit more concentrated and alert. Because it's funny that the three combination there is coming to me of how Mars is still in Libra, and then Leo has come into the mix. So you may be feeling a little bit scattered, perhaps a push pull, like do I, don't I, do I take this action or not? I'm recommending that you don't become reactive and you come back into breathing in to your body, breathing, inviting you to do that now, breathing into your body to remain calm, to activate that alpha brainwave state, to remain alert and focused in who you are and how, following on from the previous video, it's like your frequency has changed. So therefore, your certain way of being and showing up differs. So you're feeling perhaps the friction in that, in no longer being able to show up in the same capacity as you had been in the past, it no longer working, or the friction and the frustration perhaps in wanting to drive forward momentum and change and make things happen, and seeing the resistance and the pushback through, do I just follow my frequency? Do I just follow my being? Do I allow myself rest? Do I allow myself to just feel good? Or do I push on this and to observe what way you're showing up, what energy you're in, what energy is going into the actions that you're taking? Is it the energy of a frustrated, fearful, worried, doubtful former version of you who's seeking, who's wanting, who's chasing, who's needing validation, who's wanting approval, who's looking for a certain outcome? Or is the action coming from a place of groundedness, from a relaxed alertness, from knowing who you are now, that you're embodying a new wisdom, you have a new understanding of yourself, that you're claiming more for yourself in your reality, and you're in a greater state of abundance within your being, and therefore that you're okay with whatever outcome it is, knowing that you're taken on a better trajectory anyway, and that it's all rigged in your favor and everything is working out for you in divine order, divine timing. A little story to throw in there today was how I was in one place and saw someone at a cafe, and then was in a completely different location, walking down some back street, and saw exactly the same person who said to me, didn't I just say you this morning? And we both had this laugh, and I just had this walking down the street of, you're always exactly where you're supposed to be, in the right place, at the right time, and you get to choose how you're feeling about it. You get to choose what energy you're in your body. You get to trust the universe more, knowing that you're being carried, that more is happening behind the scenes, and it's not all completely within your control. You can give up any resistances within your body, relax into your belly, and to know that all is unfolding. It's all working in your favor, to focus more on the new frequency that you're anchoring in, having a greater understanding that this is a new reality creation from within you, from within your being, and that you are the cause and the effect, that it's coming from your energy. And therefore, you can focus more on your energy, what energetics you're in, what you're choosing to believe, your thoughts, your emotions. You're choosing to focus on the flow of expecting positive outcomes, of knowing with certainty that everything is happening for your benefit. Two cards that have come out today are the Prophet, which I'm going to give the description on, and it says it all unfolds in perfect time. All you need to know is revealed at the most perfect moment. Be patient and trust, for angelic forces are at work in your life right now. Feel the presence of the goddess within you. Ask her to clear your mind so that you may hear her guidance within your heart. And that's that Leo energy coming in of connecting to what you're truly passionate about and in service to and fighting for in your heart, with a greater love for yourself. How you're loving yourself even more. Feel her pull your heartstrings as she bathes you in her healing light. You receive a sudden inspiration when you least expect it, and this leads to the most positive outcome. You may be guided not to react, yet to retreat and allow rest, to be more self-caring, self-loving of yourself at this time, while knowing that it's all working in your favor. Prepare for a pleasant surprise. Why not smile? Do a happy dance. Be expecting positive things to be unfolding for you right now. Be in an energy of enthusiasm and excitement Like, oh my God, jumping up and down, even clapping your hands. And clapping your hands, you activate palm chakras, which connect directly to the heart chakra, and you're magnifying that loving energy of celebration for yourself and celebration for life right here, right now, in the now moment. Taking any attention away from what's not serving you, what's not serving your joy, what's not self-loving of you. Keeping it focused on what feels expansive within your energy. Having an understanding of this supports you in making more positive changes in your reality creation. Angel card is understanding of yourself. Your angel guidance is to examine yourself in current situation in depth, so you have a clear awareness of the underlying reasons for any challenges or situations that you're currently experiencing or feel that you're working through. Acquaint yourself with the facts about situations and attitudes before you take decisions, so you're more alert, as I said, in that alpha brainwave state. Self-awareness is a necessary foundation in which you can build strong relationships, friendships, and work. So if you're refining your self-concept and you know yourself to be an even better version of you evolved from the within, then you may no longer be giving energy to certain dynamics in your reality that you know are not truly the truth of who you are. And can you hold that energy, and can you give love to all through holding love within you and holding compassion and understanding? Understanding your personality is a basis for understanding your spiritual self and your mission here on earth. And you're really guided to follow through on the mission of allowing the frequency to elevate and rise and follow where the flow of life is taking you. The current is sometimes can feel like it's still, it's gentle. Sometimes it can feel like a force. That energy really feels like it's coming through in this new moon in Virgo. And I've got tickets in the description box below if you'd like to come join me on Friday to go through a very powerful transmission, through prompts for you, exercises and tasks, and going through an action plan for how you can follow the frequency, how you can follow the new you that you're becoming, moving away from what's no longer working, what's outdated, what's the old you, so you can follow your evolution. The affirmation says, I seek an understanding of myself and life. I asked for a specific page to be referenced for this video, and what had come out is this scattered energy to help you get clear on if you feel that you're in procrastination or potentially self-sabotaging. Is it coming from an old, outdated version of you, or is it out of fear of shining even more and shining your light and being even more visible and sharing your voice, or simply allowing yourself to follow the frequency and taking more emboldened action steps in the direction of the evolved you? And if you're postponing that in some way, so that pain pleasure principle, are you following perhaps some discomfort because it's getting more greatness out of you and it's going in the direction of who you know you're becoming? So there it as a question, take it as it resonates for you. I'm going to read this part from my book, which you can get a copy of in the description box below. On my journey of demanding more of myself, I can return to these questions. Am I denying myself pleasure out of inner criticism and self-punishment? Or am I denying myself pleasure for a greater purpose that gives me greater satisfaction? Am I procrastinating out of giving myself space to process or to go to the next level, so that spaciousness for inner expansion? Or am I procrastinating because I appreciate my now comfort and I dislike the stretch that new moves are bringing in right now in the becoming who you know you're here to be in greatness? Am I tired of my own BS? Or am I choosing to be ready now, today, in my new frequency, shining unapologetically, because that's who I know I truly am? How does that resonate for you? Please feel free to leave a comment below. Thank you for listening. You're very welcome to step into empowerment coaching with me to receive attunements to Reiki. I'd love to connect with you. Sending you lots of love and see you in the next one.